Hi everybody, it's Huang Pham here. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about why I present my own concerts. So very often after a concert that I present at the Melbourne Recital Centre, an audience member comes up to me and says, "Congratulations, Huang, it was a great concert, and hopefully one day you don't have to do all the behind the scenes stuff with the marketing and emailing everybody and arranging the venue hire and all that sort of stuff." And much to their surprise, I always respond by saying, "Well, I actually do this on purpose. I know I don't have to do it, and I could very well search for other presenters to do the work for me, but I'd rather do it myself because I think there are a lot of advantages in doing this." So I'm just going to tell you maybe half a dozen things which I think are really positive about presenting your own events. The first reason is you get to decide when the concert will be and what you will perform. Very often I find that you get an idea to play this or that sort of music, or even maybe you're inspired to write something yourself. And if you wait around for somebody else to give you the opportunity to realize your dreams, you may find that by the time it happens, if it ever happens at all, is that the dream that you so desperately wanted a year ago, 18 months ago, 3 years ago, is no longer the thing you want. I find the big advantage of doing it all on your own is that you do it when you want to do it, which is always ASAP. The second reason is that you are in control of everything. You know, presenting a concert is like using a camera. You can set it to automatic mode and all you have to do is point and shoot. In some respects, that's kind of like being a performer who goes on stage and they're being presented by somebody else. You are there to provide services, and that is to play the piano in my case, or play the trumpet, or whatever it is, or be a clown on stage. You're doing a job and you don't have to do anything other than do that job. But just like mastering a camera, when you understand all of its settings, you are in more control of all the elements that make up the concert. And this involves signing on the dotted line to hire the venue, paying the deposit, doing the marketing, and that's just a fancy way of saying inviting people to buy tickets to support you because you're presenting the concert, and for them to hopefully turn up and be there for you. That really is what presenting a concert is all about. The third reason is that when you present your own concert, you have access to information that you would never have access to if you are only the performer. You may think that this sort of information doesn't matter, but it really is probably the most important thing to have after the concert is done, and that is the information of your audience. When people buy tickets to your concert and you played really well and they really liked you, it's very important that you are able to reach these people down the track, because that provides continuity and growth between one event to the next. If you don't have this information, then the presenter gets to grow between events and not you. Well, unless they like you and they present you again. But you are not in control of that. Reason number 4 is that if you can master all these elements and you learn and grow, you will find that presenting your own concerts actually will mean that you can make some money from performing. Now, not that you can't make money just playing gigs, but when you present your own concert, you'll find that you can make a lot more money if you do things correctly and you learn from your mistakes and you grow with your own experience of presenting your own concerts. Reason number 5 relates to finances. And by presenting your own concerts, you get a really steep and deep education as to how much things cost. Now, I know that that sounds obvious, but just like having a family, buying your first home, there are things about money that can never be understood until it's your own money that you're spending and you can see what every dollar brings for you. Not only does it teach you to budget and to use your money in the best way possible, but it also gives you an appreciation for the workers that you hire, your contractors, in other words. These people bring skills and assets to your event which will improve your business and the event itself, and you really appreciate the value of these people and how properly to negotiate and remunerate them. These are very important skills which you can only have a deep understanding for when you're presenting your own events, and that really means presenting with your own money and not somebody else's. And the final reason, number 6, is that when you present your own concerts, you truly grow and learn from one concert to the next, Because if you don't, then you won't be successfully presenting the next one, nor will you be making any money. And the secret of success is that when you're doing it yourself and the finances don't work out, things cannot continue. So they must work out. So you learn very quickly to deal with the challenges that come up, to learn from your mistakes very quickly. You only get to make them a few times, and to improve yourself so that you can more efficiently work to achieve your goals in the next concert. Finally, I just want to wrap this up by saying that in my personal circumstance, I play a lot of standard repertoire and I occasionally perform my own compositions. I'm a very traditional musician, but you don't have to be, because when you present your own concert, you can be whoever you want to be. You can play modern music, you can do anything you want, you can bang a trash can, whatever takes your fancy. Because when you're in charge of things, you are the artistic flame. You keep your artistic flame alive and you don't rely on anybody else to be responsible for that. It makes you realize very quickly how strong you are and how resourceful you can be by being on your own. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can't have people there to support you, but you're the one responsible. And usually when you're responsible for something, you don't realize how powerful you can be. That's my biggest word of encouragement to musicians out there who want to achieve more of what's inside of them instead of what others want them to achieve. Work hard, everybody. Good luck, and I hope to see you on stage in your own concert.